Well, YouTubers, I'm here driveway camping, and it's cold. It's like 2 below. This little electric heater's struggling a little bit because I'm only plugged into a regular 110 outlet, so it's kicking off every now and then. So I got the propane furnace going, trying to heat this puppy up a little bit. It's cold. Saying I'm at 2/3 of a tank of propane, and I got the furnace running. I'll run it for about an hour, see how we do. And don't keek. Well, tell the people, Keek. Cold outside. The RV got like 45 degrees. I ran the propane for a while, but I didn't want to run it all night. I woke up, it was like 45 degrees. Yeah, it was cold, wasn't it? If I was running more than one electric heater, it was tripping their circuit because it's just running off a regular 110. So, each of you guys for a little while have your own separate bathroom to hang out in. Settle back in. They weren't cold. More me worrying about them than them actually being cold. They were fine. And I was fine. I had electric heating blanket going. I didn't realize it was cold till I stuck a leg out. Yeah. Right, Keek? Alright. Okay, YouTubers, working on getting a little bit of insulation going in the RV. That's Reflectix, and I got some carpet tape. And this is going to be pretty large, and it's going to cover the back area, the back door. Okay, that should cover it. The back. Tape it up a little bit. So I've put 4 sheets together, cut to fit. I used carpet tape between each one and overlapped them. I don't know if you can see that. There's an overlap. And then I used just duct tape on the ends to see if we can hold it together. I don't know how it's going to hold up in the cold, but we'll give it a try. Again, that's going to go in the back door area. Okay, YouTubers. What I did is I got those first pieces down on the bottom, running vertically, tucked down on the floor to keep the air from getting in. And I put 2 pieces horizontally up here tucked. And I think that back should be good. Be nice and warm in here. And turn the furnace back on. There we go. That little heater's just having a hard time keeping up on 110 power. When I had 30 amp, it would run great because I could run 2 heaters. I could even run the heat option on here, but I tripped breakers and I tripped my surge suppressor. And if you can see back there, I don't know if you can see beyond my sleeping bag, which is going to get stuffed around the door to keep those vent. I got pretty good insulation going on back there. The floor is going to stay cooler, but it is doable. Alright, there we go. I took the Reflectix and put it behind the plexiglass I've put in here on that side. And we're going to do the same over here. And we'll do the same thing on this side. So we're good. Cats are going to be bummed because they can't see out the windows. But they'll get over it. Alrighty. I have this. One of my trouble spots is this door. So I'm going to try stuffing a sleeping bag. I got another sleeping bag. I'm going to wrap it around this area and drapes it down and push it against. Yay, you can camp in the winter. Again, if I had real power. I got the propane furnace running. I just don't want to run it all night. So I'm running for about an hour and a half, and I can't really tell much use on my propane indicator. Okay, it's 2 degrees. Very early in the morning. I got 2 heaters going because I ran that extra extension cord in. and it's staying about 55-60 degrees in here with just the 2 heaters, and everything is fine. So have a great and wonderful day. Hey there, YouTubers. Just turned one of the heaters off because it's 70 degrees in here, so it's very cold outside. It's in the single digits, but keeping the RV nice and warm. Now, the second day, it stayed a lot warmer in here, and I didn't have to take them in the house. And obviously, you know, I was told that if it's too cold out here that I could stay in there. And if it was, I would, but it's not bad at all. Again, if you look under there, I got this like this because that's my that's where my propane furnace comes out, so I'm kind of directing the airflow there. But if you see down at the base, I have that Reflectix tucked under this mat, this foam mat, so that helps. I didn't even need the sleeping bag. It's all good, right, Vin? It's all good. And I got this one going. I ran a second power line in, and I got that one on low, so I'm not tripping that power line. And I haven't had to run the propane furnace today at all. Once the propane got it up to heat, it stayed good. And I guess I ran it for about 2.5 hours maybe, and I can't tell how much it used. That's the hardest thing. These are not always the most accurate readings. What else I did was, I'd had this in before. This is, you turn it over, it's a full carpeted piece of wood that came with it. And that's a heater they gave me from inside, but it draws a little bit more power. And it's too tall, it has to be on the floor, and I don't like it on the floor around these guys. Up here I had to kind of like barricade that one in so they wouldn't get behind it. But I turned this over because he likes to mess with her, and her defense when she gets messed with is she will sometimes pee on things, and it's usually only carpet, so I turned this over so she won't do it. And I brought one of my floors, my wood floors, just because those pans get really cold. That's the you know, everything's colder from the bottom. Like if you're tent camping outside, you learn early on that underneath you is very important to get yourself off the cold ground. But I only brought one, and I slide it towards me so that the litter boxes won't slide around. Right, Keek? But all is going well. You can do this, and it was below 0 last night again, and it did fine. I had the electric heating blanket, because I got a lot of blankets in here. There's the electric heating blanket. I plug it in right there. On the bottom is my 12-volt cigarette adapter, and basically any more than an hour I had to unplug it because it got too hot. But all is going well. Easy to do. I was gonna tape that up there, and when I come in I get it situated a little better. It seems to slide, but I don't want to put a lot of tape and stuff against the inside of my RV, so that Reflectix really seems to be working really well. And I ran out what I put in the side windows. Wasn't actually cut to fit, it was cut to as close as, because I used up all my Reflectix. If I need be, I would bring another one. And they told me they have some old carpet that I could put down on the floor underneath for more insulation. And if it gets bad, I'll do that. But right now, I mean, I'm in my socks, and it's not bad at all. So it's very doable. Cats are happier in here than they were in the bathroom. After a while, I had to put them both in one, just so they could share the misery together. And the one side event is they seem to be awake most of the day, so they slept a little bit better, especially this one. Right, you? Right, you? Right? 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 Yes. Alright, YouTubers, so I'm going to call that a successful project. It's working well. Have a great and wonderful day. I already filmed it for sure, but yesterday during the day, or today during the day, it was over 70 in here, and now it's about 64. And that's not bad. I mean, some people wouldn't like it, but that's not bad at all. And another thing that's working pretty well is this little heater. I just got it on low setting. it's blowing pretty much to the coffee pot, so it's nice and warm up here. And they take turns in that spot till it gets too hot, and one of them seems to be laying there and one back on the bed. So cats are fine, I'm fine. Winter's not that terrible, but I'm ready for summer. I'm ready for heat.